What if there was a simple dietary change that had the potential to correct just about every health issue that you're dealing with right now? Would you want to know about it, even if it sounded a little bit crazy? Because science is now proving that everything from inflammation to obesity, from diabetes to high blood pressure can be improved, if not reversed, by eating more fat. Hi, my name's Jason Carlton. I'm going to tell you up front that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist or a nutritionist, and I'm not suggesting that you start a diet of Whoppers, ice cream, and chicken and waffles. But what I am telling you is the low-fat, high-carb, calorie-counting diet you're probably on right now, well, why isn't it working for you yet? Why are you still watching how to lose weight videos? Why are you still beating yourself up about being overweight? Why is your doctor still getting on you about your weight, your cholesterol, your blood sugar, and a number of other health-related issues? Come on, admit it. You've been told counting calories is what you need to do, but have you really done it? You've gone from one crazy fad diet to another. You've joined gyms, counted your steps, and you've bought every ridiculous piece of so-called miracle exercise equipment being pushed on late-night TV. And look, you're still overweight. And you've probably got other health issues going on besides your weight. When you watch this video to the very end, you're going to discover exactly how to lose weight fast and keep it off. And yeah, it has to do with eating more fat. Here, let me tell you a quick story about my own weight struggles. How I'd go from one diet to another, and they either never worked or I'd gain the weight back right away. Not only was I getting more and more disgusted with my weight, my doctor had me on blood pressure meds, and he was constantly harping on me about being pre-diabetic. You see, at the time, I was trying to lose 30 pounds. I figured if I got down to 160 or so, the doc would get off my back, and I'd probably look and feel a little better. Maybe I could start wearing some of those clothes I'd put away a couple of years before. But right about then, something else started going on that really bothered me. And this time, it wasn't just about me, my weight, or my health. This is a little embarrassing. But I really want to be completely honest with you. I got to where I couldn't satisfy my wife. You know, in bed, sexually. I don't want to get too personal, but let's just say my member just wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. I'll just leave it at that. And no, this isn't a video about that anyway. But because I was too heavy and unhealthy, well, I couldn't perform in the bedroom the way I could before. At least not in the way that took care of my wife, that made her happy. For me, that was it. That was the final straw. I was in crappy shape, and now I was desperate to do something. I wasn't ready to grow fat, sick, and old, and I damn sure wasn't ready to give up on sex. That's when I knew I had to make a change. So I went after losing weight more dedicated than I ever had before. So first, I joined a gym, and I worked out even longer than I did back in college. Well, that didn't work at all. I ended up just tired and sore. Then I tried calorie counting, and it worked a little better. But I wasn't seeing the results on the scale, really, and I was hungry most of the time. So I joined one of those prepackaged meal plans that they push on TV. But that just plain sucked. The food was bland, the meals were expensive, and just like calorie counting, I was hungry most of the time. Some days I felt like I was starving. That's when I stumbled into an old, forgotten diet from the 1920s. I thought, why not? Nothing else is working. And guess what? It worked. Yeah, I started losing weight within days. My doctor was blown away by the blood work the next time I went in. And my wife, well, let's just say that she was blown away too. In a different way, if you know what I mean. You've probably already guessed it, but a big part of this old, forgotten diet, that's right, eat more fat. You see, back in the 1920s, scientists were trying out different diets to help children with epilepsy, the poor kids having those violent seizures on a regular basis. The researchers discovered that this one high-fat, low-carb diet not only nearly cured the seizures, the patients on the diet were losing weight, reducing body fat, and showing a lot of improvement with their cholesterol levels, insulin sensitivity, blood pressure, and with other health issues as well. The scientists called it the ketogenic diet, and since it's been rediscovered by the medical community, it's being used to treat patients who suffer from obesity, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and metabolic syndrome. Researchers are even discovering that a ketogenic diet has had some success as an alternative treatment for cancer patients, treating women with infertility issues and PCOS. I'll tell you about why this high-fat diet works and how your body uses it to lose weight in just a minute. But right about now, you're probably thinking something like, well, look, if this diet's so good, how come I haven't heard about it before? And the answer to that? The ugly truth about why this diet has been hidden from you and me for almost 100 years? Well, you can go ahead and thank the FDA for that. Or should I say, the corrupt, crooked, dishonest Food and Drug Administration. Yep, those greedy corporate lobbyists came along with bags full of money, and our government's FDA threw this diet under the bus faster than you can say, pass the butter, which, as it turns out, isn't really bad for you or your diet after all. Here's what happened. Sugar, or the sugar industry to be precise. Back in the 1950s and 60s, when researchers were concerned about rising heart disease, their research was pointing at sugar as the culprit, as the reason coronary diseases were on the rise in the U.S. The sugar industry came up with a phony group of scientists to perform some deceptive research of their own. And that's when the sugar barons came up with the idea to blame heart disease, obesity, and other ailments on fats. The sugar lobbyists paid off the government agencies involved, and our government has been pushing the low-fat diet on us ever since. Heck, they even put one of the phony sugar researchers in charge of creating the famous food pyramid that we've all grown up with. The chart telling us that too much fat in our diet was bad for us, that it would make us unhealthy and overweight, when in reality, nothing could be further from the truth. Since the FDA released their low-fat guidelines, obesity rates in the U.S. have gone higher and higher. When they started telling us to quit eating so much steak and bacon and eggs, as a society, we've continued to get even heavier and even sicker. For years now, they've wanted you and me to believe fat is unhealthy, when the facts point to just the opposite. Oh, and by the way, in the early 1900s, a typical adult ate about 20 teaspoons of sugar a year. And now, we're averaging 150 pounds of sugar per person per year. The real problem with your weight isn't the fat you eat. The real issue is in the fat you don't eat. Listen, you're not to blame for being overweight. You're not. Heck, you've probably been doing everything the experts told you to do, right? The FDA, the sugar industry, and their lobbyists are the real culprits in this plot. While the rest of us were getting fat bodies, their bank accounts were getting fatter and fatter. They were the ones from keeping me from discovering the truth about how to lose weight fast and keep it off. And once I realized a diet higher in fats could actually help me lose weight, well, that's when my weight dropped fast, and I've been able to keep it off ever since. Look, by adding more fat to my diet, I lost weight right away. My blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels are better than they've ever been. Indigestion, bloating, and joint pain are a thing of the past. I feel more alert and I have more energy. And yeah, I got my mojo back in the bedroom, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's not just me either. Go ahead and take a look at what this high-fat diet has done for others. So are these people any different than you? No, they're not. They probably tried many of the same diets you've tried, but then they tried this high-fat diet and look how much weight they lost. When I started this diet, I didn't realize the other health benefits I'd get once I added more fat to my menu. I had no idea how simple the diet is to follow, or how fast my weight would begin to drop off, or how the FDA, how my own government had been hiding this, keeping this diet under wraps from you and me. And that's why I named it The Ketosis Diet Factor. It took me years of struggling with one lousy diet plan after another to create this program. Not to mention it cost me thousands of dollars in gym memberships, workout equipment, and diet meal plans. But hey, it was totally worth it. Because now you can finally achieve that 30-pound weight loss that you set out to achieve. In fact, here's just a sample of what you'll get. You'll learn exactly what to eat to see the pounds drop off so you can instantly have more energy and less fatigue. Your body resets itself from the unhealthy foods you've probably been eating so you can enjoy better digestion, less bloating, less joint pain, better hormone balance, and less fatigue. Better libido so you can satisfy your spouse in the bedroom. Your thinking becomes clearer, sharper, so you won't be forgetful or absent-minded. You feel better mentally and physically, so you'll be in a better, more positive mood. Hey, but don't just take my word for it. Take a look at this. But before you get started, let me ask you a question. Would you like to finally achieve that weight loss that you deserve? For less than the cost of a fancy dinner out on the town, you can get access to everything inside of Ketosis Diet Factor. Now, while it would be impossible to show you all of the benefits of Ketosis Diet Factor, I want to show you some of the things that you'll experience as soon as you're on the inside. Ebook, meal plans, recipes, grocery lists, cheat sheet. Bonus number 1, 5-minute fat-burning smoothies, $34. In a rush? Craving something sweet? Well, 5 minutes is all you need. From my fluffy protein peanut butter shake to my morning sunrise blast, these tasty and healthy 5-minute smoothies give you all the key protein and other nutrients that you need to transform your physique so you can enjoy your diet while running around during a busy day. Bonus number 2, hits and abs workouts, value of $147. My popular HIIT and abs routine gives you additional fat-burning workouts, lasting only 5 to 10 minutes. Now this lets you tone up your abs and core along with boosting fat-burning hormones and your metabolism to shred more fat for the next 24 hours. Bonus number 3, access to the private Facebook group, that's $19.95 a month. In addition to everything else provided, you'll also get access to me and my private Facebook group with over 1,000 members. Now, I spend most of my day in there answering questions and speaking with every single member. Nowhere else online will you find this level of personal support from myself, along with motivation, accountability, and the opportunity to meet new, like-minded fitness friends every single day. The total value of all this is over $200 in extra products and bonuses. Why? Because you'll save that much in 1 month's gym membership or just a couple of days worth of prepackaged diet meals. If all this did was to show you how to feel better physically, hey, would it be worth it? If all this did was to help you to stop struggling with your weights, would it be worth it? Of course it would. You want some even better news? I'm not going to charge you total value of the product and bonuses. I'm only going to charge you $34 when you buy today. I'm also going to take on all the risk and give you my 60-day money-back guarantee. If Ketosis Diet Factor doesn't show you exactly how to lose weight, if it doesn't take you by the hand, step by step to get healthier, or if it fails to help you boost your libido, then you'll receive a full refund, no questions asked. But you must act within the next 3 minutes because you want to lose weight, you want more energy, you want to reset your body to its natural healthy state. Just imagine what life will be like when you know how to lose weight fast and to keep it off. So go ahead and click the button below right now and you'll be taken to the secure order form. After you put in your credit card information, you'll be taken to a secure members area where you can access Ketosis Diet Factor, even if it's 2 a.m. For those who are already signing up, this is what's going to happen next. You'll get instant access to the Ketosis Diet plus your bonuses. Warning. Look, let's be blunt. If you pass on this offer, will you succeed with a healthy diet? Probably not. You'll just keep struggling and never figure out how to lose weight fast and keep it off. Most of what you need is instruction and encouragement from someone who has successfully been there and done that with a healthy diet. Get this book now and get the healthy diet success you want. So as a reminder, here's what you're going to get with Ketosis Diet Factor. Ebook, meal plans, recipes, grocery lists, and a cheat sheet. Bonus number 1, 5-minute fat-burning smoothies, $34. Bonus number 2, HIIT and abs workouts, value of $147. And bonus number 3, access to the private Facebook group, $20 a month. Never before have you had such a unique opportunity to have me take you by the hand and help you with how to lose weight fast and to keep it off. Go ahead and act right now so you can lose weight, get healthier, and boost your libido like I did. This entire book offer will be sold for the total value of product and bonuses. This introductory price of only $34 when you buy today is a buy it now before it's gone offer, so act fast.